So today we're gonna work on some yoga poses that can help bring more awareness to your arms, your neck, your upper back muscles. So make sure that when we're breathing, we're taking deep breaths in for about 4 seconds, or 4 seconds, and then exhale also to 4 seconds. If you can do more than that, that's even better for you. You get more oxygen into your body, you expand your ribs even more, get more stretching in between your ribs. There's muscles called intercostals. Those get to stretch out, which usually don't get stretched out. All right, we're going to start in the back of your mat in child's pose. So have your feet apart to the outside of the mat. Feet are going to be touching, and you're going to walk your hands up. Inhale. And as you're inhaling, make sure those ribs and that back is expanding up. And then breathe out. Let things just relax. Inhale. Expand. And out. Walk your hands up every inhale. And on the exhales, let your hips come down more. Inhale. And out. Let's walk your hands to the right. You can have your left hand over your right, or you can bring your right hand to the right side of your knee. If you want an extra stretch, that right hand can go behind the other in a bind. Whatever feels good. In. Two more. And out. Last one. And out. Let's walk your hands to the left. You can have your right hand over your left and stay here, or you can bring your left hand down to the outside of your left knee. One. Two. Three. Four. Last one. Bring your hands to the center and walk your hands back into tabletop. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips a little bit, or your knees a little bit wider to be under your knees. Okay, flatten that back into tabletop. Left hand goes in the center. Right hand's going to go up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, bring that right hand down, shoulder down. Left hand can straighten, or left elbow can straighten, hand up. Two more. 4 and 5. Bring those hands underneath you into tabletop. Right hand in the center, left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down. Left shoulder on the ground, right hand above your head, elbow straight. Last one. Bring your hands back into tabletop. All right, we're gonna do cat camel. So same thing, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, toes pointed back. Make sure those feet are right behind your thighs, okay? So inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Spine goes down. Exhale, look down. Spine goes up. Navel goes towards the spine. Lift up your head. Breathe out, look down. Inhale up. And down. One more. And down. Okay, walk your hands forward a little bit. Tuck your toes in and then come down into downward dog. Kind of too far in my mat, so I'm going to move up. So when you're doing downward dog, so you should be like in a push-up and then shift down into downward dog. That's the distance of where your hands and feet should be. So make sure your middle finger is facing forward. Elbows are extended, but also kind of rolled in. So the bottom part of your armpit should be trying to connect with your opposite armpit. So instead of being out here, kind of bring them in. Let's hold this for 5 breaths. Thighs back, navel to spine. Don't let your shoulders just kind of collapse. Make sure they're filled out a little bit. And we don't want your wings to be, or your scapulas to be winging. Last one. Look up towards the front of your mat. Lift up your heels, tippy toes. Walk or jump towards your hand. Touch your feet together. Heels slightly apart. Inhale, lengthen, chest up. Exhale, come down. And let's just hang out here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. You can pull yourself forward, ears away from your shoulders. Inhale all the way up, hands overhead. Hands facing, touching each other, one on top, looking at your hands. Exhale. Exhale your mat. Toes touching, heels slightly apart. Hands going to go overhead. Inhale. Palms touch, look at your hands. Exhale, come down to the ground, touch the ground. Or a block. Inhale, lengthen, hands on your shins. Exhale, down. Bring your feet back. Come all the way down into the bottom of a push-up, and then inhale, going up. So, usually on upward dog, your knees are off the mat. As you can see, I'm floating. But if that's too hard, you can keep your knees down. And that would be more of a cobra. So then you can do this. Cobra. Keep those elbows tucked into your trunk. Don't let them go out. Okay? So either cobra or upward dog. And then you can keep your knees down and go into downward dog. Or go from upward dog to downward dog. All right, we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3. Remember to bring those thighs back. Spine, navel to spine. Pushing away from the mat. Last one. Look to the top of your mat. Jump or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Inhale all the way up. Hands to chest and down to the side. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Step back. Bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold for 5. 4, navel to spine. Thighs pushing back. Pushing away from the mat. Middle finger to pointing forward. 4. And 5. Look to the top of your mat. Tippy toe towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down to the chest. And arms to the side. Toes touching, heels slightly apart. Bend your knees. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, bring your hands overhead, palms touching. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Step down into chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring your right foot to your right thumb. Left foot comes down. Flatten it into a 45-degree angle. Both hands overhead. Warrior 1. Exhale, down. Bring the right foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring the left foot towards your left thumb. Right foot comes down to the ground into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, down to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Hold for 5, 4. Thighs back. Navel to spine. One more. Look to the top of your mat. Jump or tippy toe up towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, straighten. Samastitihi, which means arms to the side. It's like a restart, like this. And in Samastitihi, toes touch, heels slightly apart, okay? Let's do that again. So start at the front of the mat, toes touching, heels apart. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands overhead, navel to spine. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, chest up, head up. Exhale, step away, push to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up. Upward dog. Downward dog, exhale. Right hand goes to the right thumb, left foot comes down into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, both hands overhead. Exhale, down. Bring the right foot back. Come to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up. Exhale, shift back into downward dog. Left foot comes to the left thumb. Right foot swings down into a 45-degree angle. Both hands overhead. Inhale. Exhale, come down to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And hold. 4. 3. Thighs back, navel to spine. 2. And 1. Look to the top of your mat. Walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, straighten. Arms to the side.